So hi guys, I wanted to redo the video because I accidentally no kind of did it on purpose, but I do not want to mention the name of the company that I applied in, so I don't want to edit it. So I just wanted to re-record everything. So let's start from the top. So here's what happened in the past few weeks that I wasn't able to upload. I was kind of devastated because I actually tried applying in 2 different companies. The first company is a travel company. They say that although my credentials are impressive, they are looking for someone who has experience in travel accounts. So maybe they're sugarcoating, or maybe not. Excuse me. I had to. My experience. So first, let's start from the very top. So I did quite prepare for it. I did a little research about the company on their website and all that, and I also rode Angkas for me to be able to get there on time. I was about an hour early, so props to me on that. I think those are the only things that I did well. I was able to prepare very early because I really kind of wanted the job, but at the same time I did not want the company because my former colleague who is currently working in that company told me that although the salary is quite really high, that's about more than twice, or no, about twice of the salary that I had before. Only that it is on site and they do not have sleeping quarters, so I could stay there, and it's really far from our house. It takes around more than 2 hours for me to travel if I'm gonna just travel using the public transport. So yeah, I'm kind of hesitating as well if I wanted the job, but still I kind of did my part so that I could maybe get accepted, so I could have choices. So so the interview took place in the hotel. It was beautiful. It has its own pool. I saw sauna, and the comfort rooms are really nice. So yeah, I really wanted to try the sauna and the pool, but I don't think I can because it's for, my friend said it's for the residents and the what do you call the people who stay in hotel reservationists? I don't know. I've never booked in a hotel yet, so I don't know. So yeah. So the first, when I entered the room, there was a very courteous man who was very accommodating. He gave me food. He was very nice, and I kind of waited for my turn for my name to be called. And yeah, when they called my name, I took an assessment. That was from Oxford, and although I think I did well, but I don't think that's something excellent or something that's something that I would be really proud of, because my scores are only for B2. Are only B2. Look at that. Did you hear that? Look at that. So, if I would assess my skills, and it is only B2, that is nowhere near to my standards. Because when I took EFSET, that's a lot easier. Maybe the criteria are, or the standards are a lot lower. I got C2 there, borderline C1 and C2, but more of C2, which is the highest. I don't know, maybe I was just expecting too much. And when it comes to Versant, I get C1. And Versant is, I think it is a lot easier compared to speaking impromptu like this. This is not rehearsed. I do not know what to say next, so whatever comes first in my mind, I splurt it out. So I was expecting to get around C1. Unfortunately, I did not. So I got B2 in all 4 assessments. 4. So I think it is a great website because I was able to get the URL. So I wanted to try it again sometime to see if I made any improvements in the future. I even bookmarked it on my computer, so we'll see. But for now, my score is around B2, but it is still higher compared to the lady. She's a nice lady. Compared to the girl who was sitting next to me, most of the time I would get like 5, 6, 7 mistakes. But but still I would get kind of a higher score than her. Maybe 5, 6, or 7 points higher than her. So I still thought that I would be getting a call back from the interviewer, but I did not. Oh my god, I shouldn't spoil that yet. But anyway, after the assessment, there was my initial interview. I had my initial interview. So the initial interview was the questions were easy. However, she was trying to look for a different answer. She asked me why I couldn't stay in a company for a long time. I told her that it is because of the salary. Well, most of the time that's the reason why. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the reason why I left the 3 companies, that's 3 BPO companies that I worked for, is that I had a salary deduction. Maybe not directly, but the metrics had changed, and I couldn't get the allowances anymore because of that. My feet are sore. Sorry, I had to move a little. I need to what do you call that? Reposition my feet, my legs. So what's next? I think we're doing well when it comes to camera presence now. I am looking more in, on, or at. I'll check that one later. So I'm looking more at the camera, I think. Um, yeah, so, and I also think that my initial interviewer was kind of iffy. She's just like she's having menstruation. This is gonna be bad if the feminists are gonna get into me. I kind of wanted to delete that, but anyway. So that's my experience. Yeah, but still, I was able to get through her. I was able to make it to the next round of the interview, which is the final interview. And I really thought that I did well because I was able to answer all of the questions very well. It's just that maybe they're not satisfied with it. And I almost forgot during the initial interview, one of the interviewer was told me that I have so much on my plate, which is true. I have so many tabs. That's about over 100 on my phone and over 1,000 bookmarks on my computer. Downloaded videos on YouTube, that's over 100, not to mention the older videos that I wasn't able to watch before because I had to reset my phone, and also the watch later videos and all that. And I also have a list of movies, animes that I wanted to watch, so I don't really know what I really wanted to do. It's not that I don't. I kind of. That's not a word. There are so many things that I wanted to do, and there's so little time. And at this age, I don't know if I can still do all that. So, moving back, let's go back to the final interviewer. I think she was nice. Although she was kind of nonchalant. I also asked her to turn off. I mean, to increase the temperature in her room because I think the temperature is way too cold. They increased the temperature in the AC. So yeah, I think it was really cold, and it's not the first time that I'm what do you call that? I'm chilling. There is another term for that, but we'll just go back to that later. But I'm really freezing at that point, so the air conditioner is directly in front of me when I was interviewed. So he asked the I'm not sure if that's the guard, but hotel helper caretaker to increase the temperature. So yeah, it helped me a little. Although I'm not nervous during the interview, I don't feel any pressure right now. But I mean, I wasn't able to mention my family maybe because they kept on asking me what's the reason why I wanted to work with them, and I said it's always the money. Well, yeah, maybe I should have told them that I really need the money for this, for my family, for my pets. Maybe I should have expanded because I don't want to be someone who asks for what do you call that in English? I really need to say this in Tagalog. Sorry. Paawa. um, yeah, well, while my parents are quite old, um, yeah, I really need to work. So I couldn't afford to just slack off. So yeah, I wouldn't get more into that because, as I mentioned, they shouldn't be the topic around here. So let me skip that. Um, and yeah, she also mentioned she was one of the. She is a graduate of that school because I'm taking online courses. Well, yeah, maybe she graduated there. Well, yeah, I was kind of um, agreeing with her. And then she also said that she knows someone from the company that I took my certification. I will not get exactly, I will not dig deep to that. So, no clues. But it's an international company, and she said she knows someone who works there. Oh, okay. But it kind of sounded like fake to me. I don't know. But she was nice. I also wanted to handshake with her after the interview, but she's kind of hesitant. Not hesitant. There should be another word for that, but from that point, I knew maybe she did not like me because when a candidate wants to handshake with the interviewer, it's just that I wanted to thank her, but if she did not initiate it, I think that's a red flag, a bad sign. So, all in all, based on the interview experience, I think it's the people around there that made me think twice on applying. But still, I was kind of devastated because I also applied in another company, which my friend is also working with. My God, I'm so bad at prepositions. I know Filipinos are, I mean, we don't have that much prepositions in our language. That is why it is really hard for me to to translate. I shouldn't be translating, but never mind. I should be thinking in English and speaking in English. So let's just forget that. Let's forget what I said. So I was finally interviewed in the company that I really dreamed of working. However, well, yeah, it took me about 50, maybe 20 times. I sent my resume to them. I filled out forms, and I took the assessment twice, not counting the the practice assessment. So maybe that's about 4 assessments that I took. And on the real assessment, the second real assessment, I actually did a lot better. I made some improvements because I saw my score, although it's still C2. Still, um, that was about a point or two higher compared to my previous score, so very good. Am I cheering myself? Yes. Because I have no friend or I mean, I don't have a best friend. That's why I feel I couldn't trust anyone. But anyway, so yeah, so I finally took the chance. I was finally given the chance to be interviewed. So it was the final interview day after the final interview in that travel account. A day after that, I was interviewed in the technical support role. I was able to answer their questions really well. I don't know what went wrong. I think it is because of my background. It is showing my bed. I shouldn't have done that. I even cleaned my room for that interview, but I think I shouldn't have shown my bed because it's very unprofessional. Although I'm wearing coat, maybe I should have blurred my background. I was thinking of it even before I entered the room, but whatever. Maybe that's the reason why, or maybe I did not emphasize why I wanted to work there. What what will they get if I'm gonna be hired? But still, they were nice, and I really thought that I was able to answer their questions very well. So I do not know what went wrong. I even asked the recruiter what went wrong, if I can maybe know the reason why, so that I can do better next time. Yeah. Maybe that's not for me. I don't know. But still, I have a part-time job that I will be applying for. So hopefully I will be accepted. I will be hired. So what else? Yeah. Recently, with the events, just don't know. Let me think. Give me a few seconds. Yeah, I just thought that maybe I don't have much. I couldn't have a best friend. So my best friend is me. I shouldn't really entrust everything to other people, because I'll just get disappointed. Expectations ruins everything. And I really couldn't get a best friend without any ulterior motives. I don't know. Or someone who would give them all, just like what I do. Give them all, give it all, just like what I do to them. So even though I do not have anything anymore, I still wanted to give them the best of me. But it's just that some people wouldn't do the same, so maybe it's the end of it. And I've come across a YouTube video that I haven't really watched yet fully. It's about um, growing apart. Growing apart. It's about having friends, but after quite some time, you just both drifted apart because you outgrew each other. Maybe it's the same case for me. I don't know. Most of my friends, if it's not me who outgrew them, it will be them. Maybe people are just meant to be there to teach us something, and they're not really there to be someone as a long-term friend or someone who you can really rely on. If you do, if you found that person, well, lucky for you, but not for me. Still searching for those people who would reciprocate all the things that not necessarily reciprocate. Am I being selfish? If I wanted to be reciprocated, I think that's being selfish. I don't know. Maybe I just wanted to be accepted for who I am. And I've been going through great lengths just to be accepted by my peers, by the people around me. And I have that fear of rejection. And yeah, I actually took a Udemy certification when it comes to public speaking. Here's a key takeaway. People have that fear when it comes to public speaking because of fear of rejection, and I think that enunciates with me. It's completely relatable for me, and it is because I am someone who thinks that if I would screw up, I will mess up everything. Something like that. Oh my god, I don't know what to say. I wanted to be a good speaker, but yeah, I think it will take some time. Although I can write good, I can write well. I can make good stories. I can write songs. I actually wrote 2 songs that's already completed, and I have some songs that aren't completed yet, and I have like 5 different ideas. Yeah. But still, I am not very used to speaking because I am more of a person who consumes media in English, or maybe not just in English, but media in general. I wasn't the one who creates the art itself. So that is what I'm doing right now. I am trying my best to be the one to be the creator. I hope everything was caught when I'm speaking. I mean, I hope that the recording was caught, my voice was caught during the recording, because the microphone isn't close enough to my mouth. So yeah, it's about 30 minutes now. 30-minute long video. Any final thoughts? Yeah. Still, I wasn't able to create like a script for this. Maybe just an outline. I still wanted the spontaneity of the things that I'll be mentioning all throughout the video, so it feels more natural and like friendly vibe to it. If I will rehearse or if I won't write it. So yeah, it feels like I'm just talking to a friend. It feels very lightening. It felt like I unloaded a lot of my baggages. This is why I'm doing this. So yeah, maybe that would be it. I know it is only me who will watch this video in the future, so I could kind of compare how I did before and to the present, to the future, which is gonna be the present in my future. What? Anyway, yeah, and my braces turned greenish because I ate turmeric. I think that makes my the plastics, the rubbers on the braces turn into greenish. Anything that's turmeric or curry that has curry on it, it will turn it will turn into that color. So maybe I've been way too spontaneous in this video. I do not know what I'm saying. I committed too much grammatical errors. So maybe we'll rewatch this in the future, but I'm not gonna rewatch this for now. 30-minute long video. 33. Yeah, that for now.